Hello everyone. The deadline for the second matchday of group stage of UEFA Champions League 2022 and 2023 is looming over us. And in this video, one of the FPL ETC's panel members is going to share his draft team and captaincy choices. Throughout the season, we will share our journey with you guys. So let's not waste any time and dive deeper into the video. Review of Game Week 1. Due to some injury doubts about Guerrero and to bring Haaland in, we made some final changes after our video. We transferred out Neymar, Fernando, Tchouaméni, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Guerrero, while we transferred in Haaland, Joao Mario, Nuno Tavares, Jamal Musiala and Ivan Marcano. After making the transfers, I was doing my work and I came back to watch the matches. The deadline had already passed. When I saw the Dortmund team sheet, Guerrero started the match. And to my demise, he registered a goal, recovered the ball 5 times and kept a clean sheet which accumulated 13 points. Not only Guerrero, but all 5 transferred out players also went on to score 30 points, whereas my transferred in players scored just 16 points. A big disappointment for me. Okay, enough of my disappointment, let's talk about what I did right. At defense, Koundé registered an assist and scored 7 points, despite losing a clean sheet and seeing a yellow card. Koulibaly recovered the ball 9 times and accumulated 4 points. Otamendi was great, he didn't have any goal involvement but recovered the ball 11 times and kept a clean sheet which resulted in a massive 9 points, but he wasn't as impressive as his teammate Grimaldo, who managed to register 20 points and was the highest point scorer of matchday 1. My goalkeeper Courtois scored 7 points with 4 saves and he also kept the clean sheet. In midfield, Ajax Steven Berghuis was the top scorer, as he scored 1 goal and assisted once, which gave me 11 points. Vinicius was great against Celtic as he took 3 shots, all of them were on target and scored 1 goal. In the forward section, Erling Haaland had the highest XG and non-penalty XGI among all the players played in matchday 1. He scored 2 goals and scored 10 points. He was also my day 1 captain, so he gave me 20 points. The biggest dilemma of day 2 was whether to change the captaincy armband to Lewandowski or not, as he faced Plazen in Camp Nou. But in the end, I went against it and decided not to get too much greedy. And again, to make me more frustrated, he scored a hat-trick and he was the man of the match, which resulted in a massive 18 points haul. Players like Mahrez, Musiala and Brobbey played 12, 6 and 1 minute respectively. Players like Marcano and Grobic didn't start. So at the end of the game week, my team scored 90 points, which is not bad as I am currently ranked 290k in the overall ranking, but I could have done a lot better. Now let's have a look at my potential transfers. When I look at my team for matchday 2 and the fixtures, I see some of my players have some tough fixtures this week. I see goals in Sporting vs Spurs, Plazen vs Inter, Rangers vs Napoli, Maccabi Haifa vs PSG fixtures, and I don't own a single player from these matches. And also I own players like Mahrez, Musiala and Brobbey whose names may not be on their team's starting 11. Peter Zielinski is one of the players I am keen on getting into my team. The 7 million price midfielder scored 2 goals and assisted twice against Liverpool and will face Rangers this week. Napoli had the best XG and Rangers had the 4th worst XGC in matchday 1. So the 7 million priced midfielder might be a good option, and his teammate 5.5 million price midfielder Vicha Kvaratskhelia can be a cheaper alternative if he starts. Marian Sheth is a Ukrainian midfielder who plays for Shakhtar Donetsk. In the first UCL match of his career, he played 61 minutes and scored 2 goals against Leipzig. He is priced at just 5 million, so he is a good option in the midfield as he faces Celtic in a home fixture. Luka Modric will face RB Leipzig in Santiago Bernabeu, who are looking lost defensively. They have conceded 4 goals against Shakhtar with an XGC of 1.2. They conceded a total of 13 goals in 6 matches in the Bundesliga. So Modric can definitely have some attacking returns this week as he has already scored a goal in the UCL this season. Kylian Mbappe is scoring goals for fun. He has already scored 7 goals in the League 1 and in UCL he scored both goals against Juventus. And he was also the man of the match, so he can go riot against Maccabi Haifa. His teammate Neymar is also having a great season as he has massive 14 goal involvement in League 1 so far. So he is also on our radar. Although we haven't made any transfers yet, Musiala, Mahrez and Brobbey will most likely go out of our team with a -4 hit. Modric and Marian Shade may come in the middle and Neymar will come in the forward line. Or to fund the budget to bring in Mbappe, we may bring Vicha Kvaratskhelia in place of Modric. So please check our Facebook and Twitter pages to see our final team. If we decide to activate our limitless chip, our team will look like this. At the forward section, Neymar Mbappe will start along with Erling Haaland. At the midfield, Kevin De Bruyne, Mane, Vinicius Jr., Son and Vicha Kvaratskhelia will start. At defense, Trent, Skriniar, Hernandez, Hakimi and James will play. Oblak and Courtois are our goalkeepers. Now let's have a look at our captaincy choices. On day 1, Lewandowski is a very good captaincy shout as Barca will face Bayern. In this game, Leo has a lot to prove as he will face his former side. He has already scored 6 goals and 2 assists in La Liga and scored a hat-trick in UCL, so it will be very hard not to captain him on day 1. Haaland is the most obvious captaincy choice on day 2. He will also face his former side Dortmund at the Etihad Stadium. He has already scored 10 goals in the Premier League and also scored 2 goals against Sevilla last week. Dortmund's defense isn't looking good as they lost 3-0 against Leipzig on the weekend, so Haaland can score big again this week. That was all from us for this week's UCL Fantasy Suggestion. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on us for upcoming contents. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe FPL ETC on social media. We hope to see you in our next video. Till then, do take care and stay safe.